Hello everyone, my name's Joel and these are my diabetic talks. So, gonna be talking all things diabetic and specifically type 1. I've had type 1 for coming up to 10 years, that's like 3,650 days. I love stats. Stats. For two reasons. First reason is when people are newly diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, they get a whirlwind of information thrown at them, what it is, how to deal with it, and hopefully these videos gives you a bit of an insight and a bit of help as to how to take on living with type 1. Second reason is for anyone else that has a family member or a friend that has recently been diagnosed with type 1 diabetes and you just want to know a little bit more about what it's like to live with diabetes. 10% of people who have diabetes have type 1 diabetes. That stat comes from Diabetes UK. Stats. So type 1 has nothing to do with your lifestyle. This is typically a phrase put with type 2 diabetes is caused by your lifestyle choices. Type 1s, we didn't ask for this, man. Type 2s, maybe you did a little bit. Maybe you had one too many Jaffa cakes every day for a couple of years. This is a generalization. There are many type 2s out there that didn't have the Jaffa cakes all the time. They led pretty healthy lifestyles, but they still got type 2 diabetes. So in general, type 2 diabetes caused by lifestyle. Type 1, we just get it. So when you have type 1 diabetes, your body attacks the insulin producing cells in your pancreas, so you can't produce insulin anymore. Isn't that right, Timo? Thanks, Timo. We all need insulin to live. It does the essential job of allowing the glucose that's in our body to enter our cells and fuel our body. So with type 1 diabetes, your body still breaks down the carbs in food and converts it into glucose, but when the glucose enters the bloodstream, there's no insulin to allow it into the body's cells, so the glucose just sits there, and your body needs that glucose, man. But people sometimes describe insulin as a key, so the insulin is the unlocker to allow the glucose into the cells. So before you get diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, some of the most common symptoms to look out for are being really thirsty, losing lots of weight, always needing to go to the bathroom, headaches, fatigue. Before I got diabetes, I was 37 kilograms, where everyone else of similar height in my age range was 55. I was always drinking water, had a water bottle attached to my hand, and every time we went out as a family or as a friend group, I'd always have to locate the bathrooms. If we're going to a supermarket or we're going to a shopping centre, the first point of call would be to locate the bathrooms, because I know every 45 minutes I would need to go to the bathroom. Okay, so that was a little bit about type 1 diabetes, what to look out for, how it's different from type 2. The next video, we're going to be looking at the routine that type 1s go through around mealtime, the injection sites, the blood glucose monitoring system, as well as insulin. So I hope to see you there. Ciao for now. So just an end note, I'm not a medical professional, so the views expressed in this video are all of my own experience of having type 1 diabetes and putting in the time to do my own research. If you or anyone around you develops any of the symptoms, then you should seek professional medical advice.